we're back in here. This is the spot where me, Dad, and Derek came down. Had a bunch of toms in here gobbling at us. And where I came down a little less than a week ago and had those toms, a bunch of them out on the field. They were roosted just to the north of where we're at now. Me and Brody are back in here this morning. We're setting up right close to that field, about as close as we can get. The toms are roosted farther north than they were the other day, and there's actually one that sounds like he's right over where we parked the truck this morning. So they're a little bit spread out. Sounds like there's more toms down here actually. There's 6 or 7 of them gobbling. Probably not all toms, probably a few jakes, but they're gobbling like crazy this morning. It might take them a little bit longer to work this way to this field, but I think eventually that's where they're all going to end up. So we're just going to be patient, sit here and call, see if we can get something to come our way. Oh, they went quiet. They haven't been this quiet when I was down here last time. They weren't this quiet for this long. But we know they're over there and they're over there.
Those hens gotta be somewhere. Like nesting or something, you'd think these guys gotta be by themselves, but they're like grouped up. Like all the toms are together.
I don't know if it's just like groups of 3 or 4 jakes that are together and then the toms are by themselves.
I don't know.
Because where'd that one go this morning after he left us? Did he go back with that group?
I think he went back around the corner. He's back out there in that field. It's like those hens gotta have nests. Like they can't, by now those hens gotta be headed to those nests and those toms gotta be by themselves.
He was coming this morning looking for hens too.
He's coming right in.
Gone quiet on us.
Get close enough to him, maybe I'll go.
This was my marker stick.
Didn't mark it very well because it was on the ground.
Well, it was like that, and I'm sure it did just like that because that's exactly how it was on. Because we need to go up right there, but guess where we went up?
Right there.
Right there. I remember her anyways. I heard them back because the middle part of that field where that tree line is right in front of us, but they were back a little ways.
We'll get set up over there somewhere. If we get up there and can see somewhere that's open because it's pretty thick.
Yeah.
There's that train coming. He's looking.
How about that? Told you they'd come in.
I didn't think it would happen. They were working back and forth. And I didn't think they'd ever come in.
Think that was them that gobbled?
I think that was that group before we heard this morning.
Yeah, yep.
A little bit farther to the north.
And I seen them out there, so I was just like, let's just keep calling and try to get them to come in. Eventually they came in because you seen one over here, and I seen this one up here that I've been seeing for the last hour. They were a lot closer than I thought.
It didn't take them long to close it.
No.
Close that gap when they decided to do it. Because I was looking at them through the binoculars and they looked further away.
Yeah, I thought they were on that field edge, but then when we called first, they must have got them in far enough. And it's getting closer to the middle of the day now, where it's getting warm out, and it's unseasonably warm today. It's going to be probably 84 degrees or something. Usually it's like 65, so they're probably not going to want to stick around out there in that field for too long when it gets hot.
The other thing is, there's a little bit of a dip. They walked right up that little drainage dip. They use that terrain, kind of like a deer. It's just, instead of walking the top, they walk the bottom, right where we were pointed at, had it been a tom.
They came into about 10 yards probably. Could have whomped one if we'd...
Yeah. Had it been a tom, it would have worked perfect.
So I guess we're just gonna pack up here. Time to go, for you to go buy me my lunch.
Yeah, I gotta
because
go
it's
buy
recorded and there's proof of it.
Yep. They haven't been gobbling, and the ones we did get on, just those jakes, so.
Yep.
Give it another morning try, maybe tomorrow.
Yep. Getting a little bit more aggressive, but we still got a little bit of time left. But pretty soon it's just gonna be bust them out of here or
Yeah.
kill one. Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
So we went around the block so Chance could park somewhere, and then the semi parks in this way. And we're not gonna get too close to it. I was at the library yesterday and some lady backed into the guy behind me.
Because none of them have been out.
We're at Casey's because Chance owes me lunch because he didn't think those jakes would come in, and I knew the jakes were just weird enough that they would.
Gotta spend some of my money.
Sit down for some Casey's pizza. I got me a quarter-pound sandwich and buy two, get one free, and dessert. Perfect.